Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media. And of course, we've already done our Raw folder. We do that as a separate video. I like to be able to get it out quicker for you guys. And there were so many talking points on this week's Raw. But I will admit there is one that passed me by. And it's the speed of the count from Jess, right? I didn't realize that she had sped up the count, so this kind of passed me by. But we've got the clip here. I just want to show you what happened for those that might have missed it, like me, right? So Becky's on the outside. I think we're up to a count of 7, right? It's been a normal kind of count, but Jess does speed up 8, 9, 10. So here's the end of the Becky Maxine match.
Lynch. I will say this crowd has been
Maxine Caprice back in the ring.
Oh, no.
Maxine Caprice back in the ring.
8, 9, 10. She's gone from going 1, 2 to like 8, 9, 10. She counted her out on purpose. She counted her out on purpose. So here WWE said, did that just happen? Jessica Cos responded, it sure did. Now, what's interesting is that Jess has actually wrestled in Evolve as Calyx. We haven't seen Calyx in quite a while, but she was wrestling in Evolve under a mask. She can wrestle. If we're going to do Maxine and Jess in like a tag match maybe, taking on Becky and a partner of Becky's choosing, I mean, that could be pretty fun. I have absolutely no idea where this is going. I didn't realize that Jess had sped the count up. You can see here people saying fast count. She deserved that. You know, it's really interesting. The fact that they are seemingly bringing Jess into the storyline. So I'm very, very intrigued as to where this goes. And part of me does wonder if it is going to be a match down the road. I remember Becky later in the show kind of talking about like the fast count, the injustice. I just thought she was being a heel and moaning for the sake of moaning. I didn't realize Jess had actually sped the count up. So there we go. Very interesting. Can't wait to see where that leads. Then we got this. So this is LA Knight. This is after the show ended. Raw ended. Nishi, thank you. Let's listen to what LA Knight had to say.
No matter how you do it, by hook or by crook, my hand was raised, because that's how it goes down. The CM Punk, you did the whole thing. You didn't do dirt, you didn't get dirt, and that's okay. But I tell you like this, man. Look, I told you before, I'll tell you again. Do not, this goes for Jay too, do not get in the way of my quest for gold. Do not get in the way of my ecstasy of gold, and that is me holding that World Heavyweight Championship the first time, the time that everybody's going to remember the era of yeah, and the era of everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah.
So there we go. A message being sent to CM Punk, being sent to Jay. Don't stand in my way. The era, the yeah era is about to launch. So interesting. Right, Cal, thank you. This is big news. So here we've got Santos Escobar will depart WWE as of midnight, and midnight has now passed. At that point, he will be a free agent. So Santos Escobar's contract has seemingly expired, and he is now a free agent. He is available to wrestle or sign anywhere he wishes. It was said that his contract will expire at the end of the day, and that WWE made overtures to keep Escobar, including a higher contract offer, but he turned the offer down. That's coming from Mike Johnson of PW Insider. I believe as well, actually, that there was a bit of an update that came through from Fightful Select. I believe Fightful Select also had this information. So seems like, yeah, it's legit. It's coming from some very, very good sources. And it seems like Santos Escobar is now no longer with WWE. Right, Michelle McCool won the LFG Season 2 Championship. Undertaker won Season 1. Michelle McCool wins Season 2. So she gets the championship. I don't really quite understand how it works. I believe she won it because she mentored like people that got to the final, maybe even won the final. So I believe that's how you get the belt. But she won it for Season 2. We've got the winners of Season 2 as well. So Danny Sekelski and Shiloh Hill. Those are the two winners, the male and female winners of LFG. So they will be heading to NXT in the near future. If we go over to other and see what we've got in here. So yes, this is interesting. So TGR Tiger Brand, thank you. I've got the video here. This is Zoey Stark being baptized. There we go. I mean, that's so random. Everything about this is random. I mean, fair play to her for being baptized. This was shared on Instagram. I believe Jacob Fatu left a message for her, congratulating her. So obviously brilliant, but just it's in a shopping mall or something. Like, I don't know where this is, but there's loads of people around. Like here in the UK, this would be done in a church. I'm guessing the same would be true in America. But this appears to be some sort of like, I don't know, shopping. I can see an auditorium. It looks like a shopping centre. I don't know. And I'm not quite sure what this pool is either. So, and obviously like loads of people around, friends and family. And yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Many congratulations to her. I'm certainly not knocking her being baptized, but I'm just saying the setting, just strange, really strange. So there we go. That was Zoey Stark. Yes, Edward, thank you. Here's Jordynne Grace saying, I'm ready to call it down the middle. So we've got the NXT badge. We've got the TNA badge. We know that she is going to be the special guest referee for NXT Showdown. That's coming up later. It's NXT versus TNA. Big, big night of NXT action. So we'll be live later for that. Really looking forward to it. This is crazy. So Bayley is going to do a 3-day women's wrestling seminar in Orlando between December 4th to December 6th. And she says, like, you've got to be a wrestler. You've got to have experience. But don't worry about travel. Don't worry about hotel. I'm going to cover all of that. But she is looking to do this seminar where I think she wants to share a lot of what she has learned with like people that are going to come. She's going to pay for everything and it's all free. She's doing it for free. What an amazing gesture that is by Bayley. Absolutely fantastic. She said, here's an update. Hundreds of emails coming in already. Thank you to everyone that has shared. I'm giving a 1-week deadline to send an email if you're interested. I will close admissions on the 13th of October and then spend a week accepting the very limited spots. So there we go. This is a free 3-day women's wrestling seminar. I mean, God only knows how much that is worth. I'm sure she's going to be absolutely flooded. She should be flooded. I can't see a reason why any female wrestler would not want to take Bayley up on this opportunity. So, yeah, amazing. Amazing. Okay, here, I don't know how much to trust this because I don't know this as a source, but they're talking about TNA news, and they might be a good TNA source. So I just don't know. So I'm going to tell you, but I'm also going to say take it with a big pinch of salt, right? So, J Omega, thank you. So, WrestleWorld said, while not officially confirmed, most within TNA and NXT are fully expecting TNA Impact to air live on Access TV from the Performance Center on Thursday, October 16th, going through to November 6th. So, that's crazy, isn't it? They're going to go live for a few weeks at the Performance Center, which actually makes a lot of sense because the Performance Center is obviously WWE's venue. So, I mean, TNA could probably run there for either free or just a tiny amount of money. That's going to really help them out, of course, financially, not having to rent out places. So, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of agreement that could be worked out whilst this partnership is, as strong as what it is. Because this would be a great way of saving TNA money of renting buildings when WWE have got their own building that I don't think they use on a Thursday. So, obviously we on a Tuesday do NXT. On a Thursday, that's when it's TNA. So, I mean, yeah, it just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, for them to run here and save a bit of money. So that's why I can believe this, because it makes sense. And I'm surprised, actually, they've not done it earlier. But again, take it with a pinch of salt because I don't know how trusted that can be as a source. And I just included this because I didn't know if this was just Wikipedia being Wikipedia. This was many, many hours ago, and actually I haven't seen an update. But the show was showing on Wikipedia Ethan Page versus Mustafa Ali versus Matt Cardona. And I was like, is this Wikipedia being Wikipedia? Like, is he going to get added last minute? I wasn't sure, so I put it in here just so you know the kind of things I'm seeing, the kind of conversations that are being had. There's every chance this has changed back now, though, so until nothing has been confirmed today. But it'll be something that I'll keep an eye out for as we get closer towards the event. Right, let's go into the fun folder. Let's see what we've got in here, mates. AI is really the big topic of conversation. I feel like there's two big topics of conversation. The Nielsen ratings and how they've changed, and we covered that yesterday. And AI, I mean, here we've got Stephen Hawking, and I believe this is probably Andre the Giant. And people just keep sending me AI clips. The vast majority I'm not going to touch. But there's just the odd one that I'm going to look at that might make it. This one made it because it's absolutely preposterous, but also it's one of the rare occasions where we actually see a bit of wrestling. I think you can kind of understand that AI has still got a little bit to go when it comes to actually putting a wrestling match together. Let's have a look, shall we, and see what we've got. It's only 10 seconds.
Let's make this a fair fight of physics.
My favorite bit is at the end, right? Someone yells, "Oh, he's still drinking." That's my favorite bit because this washed up looking Andre the Giant, he gets out this big beer. I mean, not only does he do like the weirdest suplex I've ever seen and then like sort of fall over, but I do love the fact he's still got that beer and someone's like, "Oh, he's still drinking."
Let's make this a fair fight of physics.
So that's where we are with that. I think there might be another example here, though. This one goes for like 1 minute 56. This is Bob Ross, right? This is Bob Ross making his way down to the ring to have a battle with Mr. Rogers. So, Trey, thank you, my friends. A lot of these clips seem to be coming from this Sora. So this seems to be the AI of choice when it comes to making these kinds of videos.
It's a beautiful day to paint this canvas with your blood.
You walk in here with your happy little clouds like the ring is some canvas for you to paint on. But this is my neighborhood. And in my neighborhood, people learn respect the hard way. Ross offering the handshake. Oh, my. Low blow. Mr. Rogers with a cheap shot. And the crowd let him hear it. Booze, they're raining down on him. Writhing in pain. Ross is perched. No
Look at that for a splash.
He got all of it covered.
There's something a bit sexual about the way he landed on him. He like slowed down.
Losing its both men perched all the way up there. What the?
Look,
Bob
fighting
Ross
on a
hooking in.
ladder now.
Oh, no, this can't end well. Avalanche powerbomb off the ladder. Good
The canvas just shook. Mr. Rogers may be out cold.
Bob Ross sitting tall.
Ross on the top
This
rope.
is great.
What's
Look
he
at
got
this.
in mind?
Moonsault.
Picture perfect.
He got all of it. One. Oh, my.
He got it.
Are you kidding me?
The neighborhood just won't stay
Mate,
down.
that's my favourite
On the
part.
top rope.
This moment,
What's
he
he got
drives
in
his
mind?
head in.
Picture perfect.
He got all of it.
And then
He
Mr.
got it. Are you
Rogers
kidding me?
The neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers puts his own leg up. Bob Ross jumps off the top, drives his own head into the mat, and then Mr. Rogers just sticks his leg up. Perfect. I'm telling you, AI is going to take over because I would watch that. Amazing. Yeah, I got tagged in this a few times. Roman Reigns bed and breakfast. So a lot of people wonder where Roman goes when he's not on TV. Seems like he's opened up his own very nice looking bed and breakfast. Classy looking bed and breakfast there. So Roman Reigns, very good. I think he's took inspiration from Donald Trump. You know, like how Trump likes to have his name on buildings. Look at this. That is Roman. Just kind of doing the equivalent thing. And then this is the last thing in the fun folder. Mind blowing, right? So here is JBL saying it's not a Saturday night in Beverly Hills without Mr. Iguana, Jimmy Hart, and Ron. That picture yesterday in Unseen was real. Do you remember I was like, I think it's fake. I'm not sure. It could be AI. It just feels weird and a bit too perfect. Having like the APA and Jimmy Hart, and Mr. Iguana was like, I'm here to get protection and advice with management. I mean, it kind of feels like the picture that you would just create. But now we've actually got another image, this time being shared by JBL. So if Mr. Iguana had made up a load of AI images, I could understand him sharing them. But JBL's got a picture as well that he's sharing. And now it really makes me think it actually happened. I have no idea what is AI, what is not AI. I don't know what I can believe anymore. And that is only going to get worse and worse and worse as time goes by. So let's jump over, shall we, into community. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. So Jessica said, I found these at my local discount shop for $4. She got Jade, she got Cody, she got CM Punk. Love that. I love that. I think that's great. So a great way to get a WWE collection there, right? So Jess, shout out to you. Scott's 2 down, 3 to go. So we got Joe Gacy. We got Dexter Loomis. Those figures look so good as well. So Scott, congrats, my friends. Here is Nico. Nico is getting ready for Halloween. We've got the face coverings, the face. I don't know what's it called. It's called a Shiesty Jacob Fatu mask. That's what we're dealing with here. So there we go. We've got like the face covering. That's the rest of the outfit. That one looks great. That looks really, really good. So there we go. Very, very good. Nico. Matt's getting a signed mask. So getting the Huskus mask. Very good. Here we've got Fiend824 said, can you put this in Unseen? Adam Pierce posted a video and I asked about how I could watch it and he helped me. So here he said, Adam, is there somewhere I can watch the full match? I'm not trying to sound rude, but this is something I have got to see the full thing of. I didn't know Sean Waltman 123 Kid X-Pac stick match. Love you, GM. And that's exactly what he did. He posted like where you could actually get it from. So yeah, what a really kind thing for him to do. So Fiend824, shout out to you. And here is Opala. I thought this was brilliant from Opala. So Opala created this word search where you can try and find people from the community. So you can see all the different names. And he hid them here in this word search. So I thought that was such a clever idea. Really, really clever stuff. So big shout out to Opala for that. I did retweet it as well. So if people want to play it, then there you go. But names to fight, you can play it right here if you just press pause. There you go. But yeah, very good. Very, very good. I thought that was an excellent idea. Right, lots in the thanks folder. I'm just going to make my way down and rather than like showing them, I'll just read them out. So a big thanks to everyone that has watched this video, but especially He Who Smiles, Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Huddle Talk, Chris Knowles, Wrestling Voids, Chanel, Raymond, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Kelly the Wise Lady, Edwards, Silverback, Michael Neville, He Who Smiles, and Claire Webb. So a big thank you to all of those guys and everyone that watched this video. I really appreciate the support. We're back later for NXT Showdown. And of course, after that, we'll have a Talking Points video. And we will also have another episode of Unseen. Bye for now.